Free State win the toss, and they're going to have a bat. It seems the sensible decision given the look at the pitch. There will be something for the bowlers, but not much.
Here we go, first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a game started and hearing the sound of leather on willow.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be one run here for them.
Free State get started with one. I'm extremely excited to see how this match progresses. Two sides that are really aggressive.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Great shot through the gap.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Gone. It's a good catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. Free State are 2 for 3. Going with pace now.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Rain takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Couldn't have played that any better.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Wait there.
Really good shot there.
Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight, and made it hard to score runs.
Yep.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Incredible, what a grab.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Yep. Brilliant shot that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Waiting. Yes.
Caught. Gone.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Time that brilliantly.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Nice shot.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield. The Super Kings found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Paddington end. Middle that one, great timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Azam has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yeah.
A real beauty, just times it so well.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Waiting. Wait.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Wait.
End of the over. Free State are 4 for 42. Nicholson from the Randwick end. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Yep.
Bowler is confident on this one. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right.
It's pitched in line. The only question is it going on to hit the stumps? Nothing wrong with the impact. Has it hit the wickets, though? Nice review, well justified. Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Wait.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Edge, unplayable. Huge appeal.
Wait. Yep.
Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
Really getting into the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Strong appeal.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. To bat now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Will have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Wait!
A little late on that, no runs scored.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. Into the gap, nice shot. A couple on offer here.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep. Bowler's in.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
He was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep. Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it. A few moves made in the field.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Finds the edge. Big appeal.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
That's out.
Yeah.
Caught.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep. Nice bowling.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Imran ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nicely played.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Brilliant diving stop. 9 runs added there. Free State are 8 for 62.
A few moves made in the field.
Immaculate timing there.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Edge. What a ball. Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yes.
Huge edge.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yep.
Out! Good catch.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yes.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers. Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
can't get that outside the ring field. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
Yes. Keep us in.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Free State are 9 for 83. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Right there. Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Loud shout.
Right.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Beaten on the drive.
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. And gone. That's a fantastic catch. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. No.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
of the easiest catches you'll see. Hales won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Yes.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Pollard, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yeah.
Really good shot there.
Oh.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
End of the over, 6 off it. The Super Kings are 1 for 6. Rain, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
Yes.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Great shot, great timing. Gone, brilliant in the field. Loud appeal. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Picks the gap perfectly.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
11 runs added there. The Super Kings are 3 for 17. Start in the Randwick end.
Yep.
These two are so quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were looking for another, but I think that would have been too risky. They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
ball there, too full and helped on its way.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat, though.
Confident appeal. Could it be?
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Nice shot.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Great work behind the stumps. Save some runs with that dive.
Ferguson takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Misses everything.
That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Ferguson gets off the mark. That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Great shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Jamieson, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Powered through that, all in the wrists to switch hit that to the boundary.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Right off the middle of the bat.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Fumbled, might have missed out on a wicket.
No.
This could be trouble. Drives and misses everything.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play. Just a touch short, and they're able to sweep that powerfully away to the boundary.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads and not the bat.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
9 runs added there. The Super Kings are 4 for 73. Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
For Free State.
Oh, that is a great catch.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Pollard comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Middle that one, great timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Nicely played.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle. It raced to the boundary.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Pollard ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Good bit of timing there.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game. A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
And those are the winning runs. These two will only successfully chase the Super Kings complete a decisively fabulous match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please will be recognised responsibly on the radar.
A brilliant batting effort gets them home easily in the end. A fabulous all-round performance in what has been a dominant display.
There was only one team in this one, an exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the